In this video,
We're going to break down exactly why AI hallucinates so that you can spot when ChatGPT is completely making things up and stop stressing over whether the info you're using is going to ruin your next project at work or school.
let's get into it.
The prediction engine, how large language models actually think. So to understand why things go wrong, we got to understand what these AI tools actually are. Things like ChatGPT or Claude are what we call LLMs, which stands for Large Language Models. And the crazy thing is, they don't actually know facts the way you or I do. They don't have a database of truth sitting in their code. Instead, they're basically just incredibly powerful prediction engines. Think of it like the autocomplete on your phone, but on steroids. When you ask it a question, it calculates the statistical probability of what the next word should be. It's essentially playing the world's most advanced game of guess the next word. It usually guesses right, but sometimes it strings together words that sound highly plausible, but are completely factually wrong. But predicting words is just one piece of the puzzle. We also got to look at the data it was fed, which brings us to the real root of the problem. Garbage in, garbage out. The problem with training data. AI learns by reading massive amounts of text scraped from the internet. Now, the internet has a lot of great factual information, but it also has outdated forums, weird fan fiction, unverified rumors, and obvious jokes. When an AI is trained on all of this messy data, it learns the patterns of human speech, but it doesn't necessarily learn how to separate truth from fiction. Furthermore, these AI models are designed to be helpful. They are quite literally programmed to give you an answer. It doesn't want to say, "I don't know." It wants to please you so badly that it will confidently hand you a completely fake legal precedent just to make sure it didn't leave you hanging. We're going to see how to actually prevent this in just a minute, but there's a big trap you might be falling into when you type out your prompts.
By the way, if you're getting value out of this video, hit like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell to get more valuable content like this.
The overfitting trap, when AI tries too hard. Another big reason AI hallucinates is something called overfitting, or sometimes a lack of proper grounding. Overfitting is just a fancy tech term for when an AI learns a specific pattern way too rigidly and tries to apply it where it doesn't belong. Plus, if you ask an AI a leading question, it tries to connect dots that just aren't there. If you ask it for the history of the Civil War battle on Mars, instead of telling you that never happened, it might just go along with it like a highly enthusiastic yes man and invent a whole sci-fi narrative because your prompt gave it the context to do so. So how do you actually protect yourself from these wild AI fabrications? What this all means for you is that you can't just blindly trust AI to do all your thinking for you. You gotta treat AI like a super smart intern who's just a little too eager to please. You wanna use it to brainstorm, write drafts, and speed up your workflow. But you always gotta verify the hard facts, dates, and sources yourself. Once you know that it's just predicting patterns instead of stating absolute truth, you take back the control, and you can get a ton of value out of these tools without the fear of looking totally foolish.
If this video helped, leave a comment below. If you want to keep learning, check out this video next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.